My friends and I created a commercial for Leatherman in 24 hours. This means we had to plan, shoot, and edit the entire thing before midnight. And this is how we did it. It is currently 8:15 right now, and we are finally heading out to shoot. Now this is quite a bit later than the start that we got on the last time we did this, but hopefully it shouldn't matter because the director here says we don't need the extra time, so we'll see what happens. So things aren't exactly going according to plan. We are at our first location, but the talent for this scene hasn't arrived and they are currently about 30 minutes late. Definitely not ideal because we are on a time crunch, but there really isn't much we can do.
Sorry, boys.
Oh, here's our talent. Hello.
Ready to model.
Yeah, perfect. So we've asked our friend Caleb to come out here because he has a dog who is going to be our talent for the first scene of this video. Awesome that he could come out here and help us out. They say the two hardest things to work with are children and dogs. Never worked with a dog before, so we'll see how true that statement is. So as per our storyboard here, we are gonna be doing this shot right there.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long day. Not really following commands that well.
Let's go. Good girl.
Come on, okay,
you're
gone. This is going so well. Yeah, so well. I basically need one more shot of you, another kind of medium shot where you kind of go from fixing and then you act like, oh, it's done, and then give a little pet and then the dog can run off. Damn, got the shot. Okay, 1 sec. And now you can get a shot of you pet the dog and then the dog runs off. Okay. One shot left to go. Stay.
Freya.
Stay. Oh no! No! Yeah. 1 minute, we'll take a 5. We'll take a 5. I guess that that old saying is holding true. Animals, very hard to work with. Okay. Do it. There and pet. Go. That was perfect. I got him. The majestic, like Steven's like pet. And then looks off. Looks off. Just setting up the match cut. So it's gonna match cut from product shots to it sticking in the log here. And it's kind of a technical shot because I need to measure out how far the camera is away from the subject so we can get it perfect. Okay, cool. Let's check it. We got this shot, this shot, this shot. We could go and get this shot, these two shots, as well as shot of someone pulling it out of their holster. I want to do that in a different location. Yeah, okay. Got a plan, off to the next location. So we have just finished up at our first location and we are now going to move on to the next location. So the fake commercial we're doing today is for Leatherman, which Leatherman, if you don't know, is a high-end multi-tool. Some people say it's the original multi-tool. This is actually a custom-made Leatherman that I got as a gift. This is the only one I had, and so this is why we're making the ad with this one. I would have preferred to have like a typical all-steel original Leatherman, but this is just what we had, and so we're making do with it. Okay, so it is currently about 12:48 right now. We have been out here for quite a while. Things are taking a lot longer than we expected, but we are finally moving on to, I guess it would be the hero shot. I would like to be a little bit farther in through the storyboard by now, but filmmaking, things take a while, so we're just gonna keep chugging away. Hopefully we have enough time to finish this video. Just framing up the shot here. The plan is to have the knife kind of drop in, like kind of go twinning into the, that was a weird noise, land in the stump. Obviously there's titling that'll say Leatherman that comes up. When the knife drops down, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up a bit of dirt. Same time, we got this air canister, compressed air, and then you're gonna kind of do this, and it's gonna blast it with dirt, and then it'll record it in slow motion, and it'll be cool because it'll be like slow motion of like dirt and particles in the air. So that's the idea at least. Who knows how it's gonna turn out. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, that could work. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that's gonna look so cool. Whoa. Oh, that is okay. Yeah, I honestly did okay. Okay, so this plan that I came up with was all from here. It's looking really good. Like, it's actually looking close to what I want it to. I'm excited. Okay, ready? Get focus, exposure, battery. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, go. 1, go. Might have been it. 1, go. That was terrible.
That was terrible.
2, 1, go.
1 and go.
Seemed pretty good.
1, go.
Ooh, that one felt good. Okay, cool. I think we got it. Done. We've just finished up shooting the hero shot, and now we're moving on to another unique shot, which we're using this guy here, which is the Laowa 12mm f2.8. This is like an ultra wide lens. This is the one that we use on the head rig, and it is super shallow depth of field for being really wide, so it gives a very unique look. Angle it up a little bit so it's like, because my arm only goes down this far.
Yeah, take that off.
Well, that's what I was thinking. If you could go like this.
Yeah, do the pliers. I think the pliers will work better. Sure, we'll try that and take a look at it.
Yeah, looks good there.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Twist and down. Cool. So we're back in the workshop now, and we're getting some scenes where I have a piece of wood that I'm gonna use the knife or the saw that's on the Leatherman to saw through a piece of wood. So the main idea for this shot is to have all the lights off, like this, and then I'm gonna be sawing away on this piece of wood here. Okay, so we are back in the office now, and we are going to be doing some product shots. So we have the Leatherman set up there on a turntable. It is currently 5:30. Mitchell has 6.5 hours, and we still have quite a bit to shoot. We still have to go back outside, film some more stuff out there. There's stuff for sunset. So Mitchell is now working on a rig for the Leatherman to suspend it in midair, and then we can kind of green screen out the little stick to make it look like it's floating in midair.
There we go.
Mitchell's really biting off a lot here to see if he can edit all of this in time. I'm very intrigued to see what happens.
Honestly, me too.
Me too. So we are back outside now to, I guess this is location number 3. Honestly, can't really tell, don't really remember. Anyways, we are now at a pond where we will be doing some fishing. And then after that, we have a few more shots still out here. And then we're gonna finally get to the edit for this video.
It's literally in the middle of a residential area, but I'm gonna frame it just right to make it look like we're in the middle of the woods fishing in a pond.
First shot we're gonna get is me tying a lure onto this fishing line here, and then using the Leatherman to crimp the barb or kind of bend the hook.
No, just pull it tight as it.
Ready? Go. Dope. We are now on to the next part, which is me casting and 3, never catching a fish.
1, and go.
A horrendous cast. To a new location. We are at what should be the second to last location now. We are gonna be going up this mountain here and then just kind of doing some hiking shots, and that should be it. And then finally we have one more scene, which is kind of a fire scene, but we're not actually lighting a real fire. We're just gonna do it with lights, kind of like fake it. And yeah, that should be it. Then we're finally done, and then on to the edit. Oh man, this is some hard work. If you guys are enjoying this video, go down, leave a like. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm so we can make more videos like this and find more mountains. Okay, back up. Okay, so the idea for this shot, we're gonna walk up, and the goal is to try to get us silhouetted against the sky or the bright background. Okay, we are back in the office. It is currently 8:14. We still have to go out and get one more shot, but for the meantime, Mitchell's going to be doing as much editing as he can. So you got 3 hours and 45 minutes. We're out again. This is probably our like 7th or 8th time leaving the house. We are finally heading out to get the last shot of this video. Let's go. So the idea for this shot is to kind of fake a fire just because we don't want to build a campfire. And then, but we're gonna do that using a light panel, using this right here. And then we're just kind of like gonna do something like this. And it's gonna kind of look like flames, and we're gonna bounce it off of this. And then I'm gonna be holding the, again, another non-alcoholic beer, crack it open with the Leatherman, take a sip, and then that's it. This is getting very complicated very quickly. Like that? Oh, actually, that would work.
That kind of works.
Oh, that's what I need at the source. Okay. So I'm one-handed filming here. We're getting incredibly creative here. We're losing light very quickly, Mitchell.
I might need to take that tripod.
We just need one shot.
We just need one extra person.
Hold the beer.
So much easier.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay.
Okay, ready? Yep. And 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, so we got the shot. We think the light was fading way too quickly. We'll see in the editing bay what it looks like. We're done. We're just now gonna head back to the office and start editing this thing.
Hey, what time is it? It's 9:07. Look at that, about 3 hours to edit?
2 hours and 53 minutes.
Tons of time.
Let's do it. Okay, so we're back in the office now. Mitchell is
Panicking. Mitchell's panicking.
panicking. He's also really leaning into the computer.
Oh, I'm doing some fine work over here.
So he doesn't have a lot of time, and so we're gonna see what happens. I'm very intrigued to see how this is gonna come out, and especially if he's gonna get it done on time. So we're just putting together the video here, and Mitchell's looking at the shots. They look so sick.
I'm actually so happy with how it's turning out. Like,
As we were filming this entire thing, Mitchell's kind of like humming and hawing, and he's kind of getting a little worried about like what it's gonna look like, but now it's in the editing bay.
Yeah.
Very much looking forward
excited.
to putting this thing together. Personally, I think it's gonna look absolutely crazy. So, okay, so it is currently 11:32 right now, and Mitchell has just told me he has done the cutting as well as the sound design. And so now it is my turn. I'm gonna step in and do the color grading, just because apparently Mitchell sees me as a pro colorist.
well, you're a lot faster than I am, as well as we're on a time crunch, so it's not a time for me to mess around with it and take too long. Okay, it is 11:50 p.m. There's 10 minutes until we have to be done. And Steven,
I am done the color. So
we're done.
That
So
means the video is done.
the video is done. We've got 10 minutes to spare. Honestly, didn't think I was going to make it. There's a lot more kind of like compositing and just a little bit more effects and match cuts and technical editing than the Blundstone video, but we did it. So without further ado, we're gonna leave you with the final edit.
This is a Leatherman. Some could argue it's a man's best friend. It's the ultimate adventure buddy. Cutting, turning, prying, pinching. It doesn't matter. The Leatherman is there for you. No matter what the job is, this thing is the jack of all trades. Leatherman.